I left on 14th of August, one day before collapse. It was, there was a meeting 5 days before collapse. I was member of the leadership council that was meeting from time to discuss war and politics. And in that meeting, I realized that the government had lost initiative. But still, I didn't want to leave. However, I came to know that Pakistan is taking a group of politicians to Pakistan for a meeting, and they had planned a flight to take place on 15th of August in the morning. So I called Pakistanis. They say, how am I not in picture with this? They say, well, you can come anytime or in any way. So I took a flight a day before on 14th August to come to Dubai, and then from Dubai go to Islamabad and watch that meeting of politicians in Pakistan. But the night that I was here in Dubai, the collapse started unfolding, and the next day then I decided to stay here.
وهل حاول قادة طالبان الاتصال بك بعد رحيلك؟
Yes, on the day of collapse, about 2 o'clock, when it became clear that President Ghani had left and the city was collapsing, on my roaming phone, I got a call. And the caller said that, surrender, we will not harm you. I said, but who are you? He said, I am a commander of the Badri Brigade. And I said, where are you? He said, in front of your house. And I said, well, I'm in Dubai. He said, no, in front of your house in Khushal Khan. I said, I'm not there, I'm in Dubai. And then he cut the phone. And my people in the house, 5 minutes later, they told me that they broke the doors and they came and broke everything and looted, and they were there for 3 months.
هل تعتقد أن هناك قادة وشخصيات وأجهزة ومؤسسات أفغانية حكمت طوال 20 سنة لم يكن يجب عليها أن تهرب بين قوسين؟
No, I think the flooding was not an issue. A lot of Afghans blame President Ghani for leaving, and they think if he remained behind, the state would not have collapsed. That's not true, because the country was gone. It was only the city. And even the city on 15 was gone. Like I told you, they were in front of my house, which is in Kabul city, and they were in front of every politician's house. So the city was gone.
كيف تركت الأمور على غاربها في البلاد حتى سيطر الطالبان على كلها وبقي فقط كابل أو القصر الرئاسي فقط؟
Okay. From 1st of May, Taliban started moving into empty districts. There were certain districts out of 400 that the Afghan government did not exist because they could not overstretch themselves. They didn't have enough men. So Taliban took over empty districts and raised men from there, built new army from the empty districts. Then they moved to districts that were controlled by government. Certain districts they took, and the government position was that it's tactical retreat. It wasn't. They were losing ground to Taliban. So when they took over all the districts, then 34 provincial capitals were left. And there they taught for a while, and then they started in Zaranj and Badakhshan, one province on the other side and the other province from the other. And then Badakhshan didn't fall, but Jozjan and Zaranj fall on the same day. And Taliban said, well, they were falling by themselves, and we had to move into empty cities. So, but the problem was not Taliban's strength. The issue was not Taliban's strength, that they were strong and they were moving and defeating the army. It was the army was suddenly became weaker because their supplies were cut, and their air support was gone.